You ready for the next one? It's not a safety plan, it's just a traffic jam. It's not a safety plan, it's just a traffic jam. It's not a safety plan, it's just a traffic jam. It's not a safety plan, it's just a traffic jam. It's not a safety plan, it's just a traffic jam. It's not a
Hello again. How are you from last week?
Yeah, a bit exhausted to tell you the truth.
I can imagine. So tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
So we're here today to ask the council to extend the same courtesy to Westy that's been shown to Alford. It was the same public consultations, same assessment. So if they're saying there's something wrong with the Alford side, there's something wrong with the Westy side. And we get that they want to show us this can work, but they can't do it without consulting people first. And that's the main bottom line, really. They can't push this thing through on a mandate of consulting 20 people about it. It's just, it beggars belief.
Absolutely. What's gone on so far then? What's the plan?
Tonight there's going to be a vote on whether the scheme in Westy should be paused. It's not gone ahead as of yet, even though the road sign said today. So again, conflicting information from our council. There you go. But the motion's going to take place. We're going to see it's going to be a named vote. We're going to get to see exactly whether our councillors are going to vote for it or against it, and this is where we're going to see if party politics actually comes into play, or whether it's actually the councillors going with what the people want.
Absolutely. So, and you've got your microphone. You're our cheerleader today. Tell us a little about why you're here.
I'm here because in Westy and Latchford, I live there. However, it's not about one person, it's about the whole town.
We don't want your tricks! No to Central 6!
It's like a pantomime.
We don't want your tricks! No to Central 6! We don't want your tricks! No to Central 6! We don't want your tricks!
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, it's not about one person, it's not about one area, it's about the whole of Warrington. And they are trying to divide us into 6 areas in terms of our say. They're not listening to people, they're not asking people, they are, it may be legally okay, but certainly not morally okay, because they've tried to do this whilst the pandemic has been going on, and they're not listening to us.
We don't want your tricks!
You're hoping to hand over a petition today, and what would be the ideal outcome?
The ideal outcome is they postpone and they have an open consultation with us, they listen to us and they take it on board. We are not against the idea of safer streets, cleaner air and all of those things. We are against the way it is being done. We are against the way that they have completely told us they're listening to us and then ignored us completely. So we want safer streets, we want all of those things, but we are not a city, we are a town, and we do not have the facility in place to be able to put all of this in motion. We need to stand together. We are a town. We are not, it's not one person, it's everybody.
So if they were to delay, then what would be the ideal outcome?
The actual outcome would be that everybody has their say.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel that if there are problems with speed on roads, fine. We look at ways to slow the traffic down, which means more speed bumps, whatever it may be. I'm not an expert in that field. I can only speak on what it's like when I've walked round and when I lived there, and because I live there. But everybody deserves a voice, whether they are against or for. We're asking for democracy. So we want them to listen. We want to be able to hear what their views are, why they're like that. We want to know why they've postponed Alford, why they've not postponed Latchford and Warwick Westy, because what their reasoning is doesn't make sense as far as I'm concerned. So I would love it to be scrapped. I would love them to look at other ways with the public who live there, because it's very good to say, well, actually it all works on paper. It works on paper, it does not work in real life. You know, the emergency services this evening have had to go to Euston on Kingsway Bridge. The whole of Latchford is completely gridlocked. all the way back up to Lynn, all the way back through Stockton Heath and towards town and Padgate and everywhere else. The whole place comes to a standstill. The amount of people that are here is absolutely incredible because so many of them will be stuck in traffic. So many of them will have had to abandon their plans to come here tonight. And so the turnout is absolutely amazing. We've had to do it at such a short kind of period of time because we were not afforded the opportunity for our voice to be heard in the other petition because the council decided it was for Orford only, and we're not saying that. So that is why it's been done in such a short period of time. It's not that we weren't interested before. It's not that we weren't, we weren't. With the Orford group at all. We are a whole group, and that's what the title of the group says on Facebook. We are Warrington Residents Against This, and we will stand with every resident in Warrington, and if whatever they decide, that's fine.
Ironically, Gary was on his way here. He's stuck in traffic.
Is he stuck in traffic?
Well, thanks very much. Sorry, what was your name?
Steph.
Thanks very much for talking to us, Steph. Get him going again for one more time.
We'll try.